India is preparing to acquire nearly 450 fighter jets in the coming years, a move driven by the rapidly evolving geopolitical landscape and the growing threat from both China and Pakistan. To secure its air dominance, India must modernize its aging fleet, rebuild its squadron strength, and keep pace with the latest technologies. At one point, India was among the largest Air Force operator in the world. Today, however, it faces squadron shortage that undermines its combat readiness. The Indian Air Force should ideally operate 42 squadrons but currently has around 31, creating a serious capability gap. Challenges ahead. While the need is urgent, financial constraint remains a major hurdle. Procuring hundreds of jets will require billions of dollars investment. At the same time, India aims to strengthen its domestic aerospace industries under Atmanirbhar Bharat, that's a self-reliant India. Indigenous programs like Tejas light combat aircraft and Tejas Mark II and the AMCA are underway, but this faces delays, largely due to dependency on foreign engines, avionics, and advanced aerospace technologies. For example, India currently relies on G404 and G414 engines from United States for Tejas program. Production remains low, with only about dozens jets expected to roll out per year. This bottleneck forces India to consider foreign purchases to bridge the gap. The contenders for the India shopping list. Several global defense giants are competing to supply India's next batch of fighters. Russia offering a Sukhoi 57, that's a 5th generation fighter jet, and Sukhoi 35, leveraging India's long history with Sukhoi 30 MKI, which is already assembled in India. And the second is France, prompting the Rafale, already proven in Indian service, thought a higher cost compared to Russian jets, still is operating a very higher Rafale fighter jets for the India. And the third is the United States pitching the F-21, a customized F-16 variant for India's advanced 5th generation options while pressing the deeper defense cooperation, and it is also offered the F-35 fighter jets for the Indian squadron. Sweden's Saab Gripen E, known for affordability, agility, and ease of maintenance, is also under consideration for Indian defense fleet. India's decision will not only hinge on performance features like stealth, beyond visual range, combat capability, and electronic warfare systems, but also technology transfer, local assembly, and R&D partnership, critical for long-term self-reliance. Indigenous efforts. Domestically, the Tejas Mark II aims to match capability-proven fighters like F-16, while the AMCA II promises stealth 5th generation platform. However, these projects could take decades or more before entering service at scale, leaving India with capability gap in the near future. Strategic importance. Filling this gap is vital for India's role in the Indo-Pacific region, while air power is central to balancing China's growing influence. The planned 450 aircraft could restore India's squadron strength, deployable across sensitive borders, and strengthen its long-term vision being a major global power. Conclusion. The question remains, should India accelerate indigenous production despite delays or procure foreign jets immediately to fill its squadron deficit? The decision will reshape India's air combat strategy, influence global defense market, and define India's standing in future conflict. So what do you think? Should India focus on buying from abroad to meet urgent needs or invest fully in building at home for long-term strength? Share your views in the comments.
Jetline Marvel brings you the finest aviation t-shirts at unbeatable prices, crafted from 100% premium cotton. Elevate your passion for aviation with our exclusive collection, perfect for pilots, aviation enthusiasts, and frequent flyers who dream of the skies. Features: premium comfort, made from soft, breathable cotton for all-day wear. Aviation-inspired design, bold graphics featuring aircraft, cockpit elements, or aviation quotes. Perfect fit, available in multiple sizes with a relaxed yet stylish fit. Durable and fade-resistant, high-quality print that lasts wash after wash. What are you waiting for? Visit jetshop.in now and grab your aviation t-shirt today.